Hey guys, we're gonna get into the video real quick, but before we get into the video, here's my new microphone setup that I got. Anyways, I just wanted to say a huge thank you to each and every one of you for 1,000 subscribers. I'm recording this little thank you clip on just my laptop webcam because I wanted to just say thank you before this video, and I'll make an actual video about like thank you for 1,000 subscribers within the next couple of weeks. But seriously, thank you so much to every one of you who are supporting my channel. I love you all so much. Okay, let's get into the video. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Houck. This is one of my leopard geckos, Pippin, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to create pet care records, specifically for your reptiles. So you can do it in a binder or on your computer or phone via this tutorial that I'm going to show you today. So, a lot of you guys have been asking about Pippin, how's Pippin doing and stuff. So, she is doing so good. She is a great eater. Mealworms, superworms, dubia roaches, whatever you put in front of her, she'll eat them. This is just going to be like a quick 20-second update, by the way. Anyways, yeah, she's just growing a ton and she's doing awesome. And I absolutely love little Pippin. So, if you want to see more of her, quick little shameless plug, go follow me on Instagram at HunterHouckOfficial because I'm also announcing a secret project that I've been working on Instagram as soon as we reach 1,000 followers. So if you want to speed it up by a little bit, go follow us on Instagram. I'm gonna go put Pippin up and let's get into the video. Oh look, there's a template. So I just want to show you guys how you can use this template. It is completely free, so you'll see I made a little intro page for you that just says hi there, and it encourages you to subscribe and follow me on Instagram. But anyways, it just shows you how to use this template just in case you forget, and it'll be linked in the description, by the way. But all you have to do is click File, make a copy, and then name it, and then it will be saved into your Google Drive. So that's all you have to do, and then you can edit it as much as you want. So it'll have these dates here and they're blank in case you want to write on them, or you can just be like, whatever, you can enter the dates. So be sure to go use the template, that way you can follow along. So when you're keeping reptiles, one of the most important things that you can do is keep very specific records. So I keep records in a binder, and then about every 2 weeks I upload them to Google Drive and update that. So I'm going to be looking at it here, and I'll insert some B-roll and screen recording footage of what I'm actually talking about. But I'm also going to leave a template to this with all blank information instead of my pet's information in the description. It'll be the top link in the description. So I just have our logo, the Shop Hunter Houck logo on the front, because I will slap this on anything I can because I love this logo so much. And it just says Pet Care and Records Binder. But here on the inside, I just have our feeding chart. So you'll see when there's just a normal date, that just means that the animal ate that day. You'll see I feed Peyton every 4 days, Persephone every 3 days, and Pippin every 2 days, so it goes 4, 3, 2. So almost every day I have someone to feed, which is really fun and keeps reptile keeping super interesting. You'll see here on Peyton, on June 3rd, there's an R, and that means that she refused to eat that day. And then she ate for a little bit longer, but then she refused food all the way from June 15th to July 23rd. So if you're like, what in the heck, why would she refuse food for over a month? That's because she was ovulating, and that's actually super common for leopard geckos during this time of year to refuse food for about a month. It's super stressful too, but yeah, she eventually started eating again on the 24th, which is just a few days after you guys are seeing this. So I'm super happy that she finally started eating. Now in here I don't have vitamins marked because I actually just started charting when I do vitamins. I used to just kind of wing it, but now I want to have vitamins on a super specific schedule, so they all get calcium each time, and then they get vitamins it's usually like every 4 feedings, but now I've started marking that. So this feeding chart is super easy because you can just say the animal, there's 4 columns, and then you can just duplicate this page if you have more than 4 animals. So yeah, 4 columns, just write down when they eat, and then every once in a while, just upload it to your Google document. That way, if like you lose the paper or lose the binder or something, or you spill water on it, you don't lose all those records. That was my biggest mistake. For the first, I believe it was the first 6 months or a year even, I lost Peyton's weights because I lost the piece of paper and I didn't back it up. I just had it on a notebook. And that is my biggest regret with pet reptile record keeping. So I strongly recommend that you back it up, because otherwise you will lose it and you'll regret it. And then I just have a page 2 that has like Peyton, Persephone, and Pippin, and all you have to do in the template to do that is enter until there's a whole nother page of lines. So you do have to play around with it a little bit, but it's really easy and self-explanatory once you get into the hang of it. So then I just have individual pages for each animal. So you'll see Pippin, Leopard gecko, Eublepharis macularius, which is the scientific name, and then notes, and I just have arrived home like 5/12/2020 because that's when she was shipped here from Florida. Yeah, it was Florida. And anyways, I just like to have that information just in case I ever want it. And then I have the most important part, which is her weight. So I just have a spreadsheet, and it has the date and her weight, and I don't weigh them like on a constant schedule. It's just whenever I'm like, okay, they've grown or they've lost a little weight, I will weigh one of my reptiles. And of course Pippin hasn't lost any weight. She went from 6 grams to 7 grams to 9 grams to 12 grams to 14 grams, and I need to weigh her and update that. But anyways, I do recommend with a juvenile to weigh them every week or 2 weeks, but with an adult, you only need to weigh them like once a month-ish. But you do still need to do like a full health check, looking all over them and stuff every so often. And if their weight hasn't changed, I'm not gonna put it in here. I'm just gonna okay, it's the same as last time, so why waste the line, you know? So you'll see here in the template, it leaves a space for the pet's name, their species, which you put the common name here, for example, leopard gecko, and then the genus, Eublepharis, and the species, macularius. And then you'll say these are just example notes. You'll say when you got them, when you moved them to blank enclosure, and of course you can completely change those to whatever you want them to be. And then weight. This is the most important part. So for example, say you weighed your ball python on 7/30/2020. They weighed, I have no idea how much a ball python weighs, so I'm just going to say 500 grams, but again, I don't actually know. So you'll just enter it there, and then once this fills up, what you're going to do is do this, and then copy it. And then you're going to come here and click Control Enter. And then, at the very top, you'll click Paste again, and then you'll click Control Enter one more time. That way you have 2 lines. Oops, not sure why it made 2 pages, but anyways, that way you have 2 pages worth for that specific pet, and then you'll say pet name, page 2. That way you can still have that, and then you don't need to print out page 1, obviously. Next time you're printing out your records, you can just print out page 2. And then I made several pages of it, but anyways, for whatever animal it is, say you have more than this many pets, just copy this and the weight chart, and then copy, and then you'll just make, right here, you're gonna go and make a new page, and then paste this, so then it has both pages. That way you have space for all of your pets. I hope that explained it, but if not, be sure to comment any questions. And then I have her weight chart, and then I just have a page of various pet notes because if there's something that doesn't really make sense to put in a specific person's notes, then you can do that.
Persian rocks, but she's from Nicaragua, like she was Persian love. Are we turning up, or are we wasting time? Girl, don't waste my time.
You guys, this is hilarious. I thought that I was writing the weight on camera, but I didn't get the actual text in the screen, so I just wrote her weight. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this clip of Pippin being absolutely adorable. So another thing that I've been wanting to keep track of is how much am I spending on my reptiles, because like I can look in my bank records and be like, okay, this was a reptile purchase, this was a reptile purchase, and add it up, but I want to be able to look and be like, okay, here's what's going on. So I did make a spreadsheet for that too. So I just made it in Google Sheets, so I'll have the template to that as well linked in the description, and it'll be the second link. Reptiles are not cheap pets, which if you're watching this, I'm assuming you have reptiles, so you probably already knew that. That's most likely not news to you. But how expensive are they? You might want to know how much you spend on your reptiles, whether that's every month or in the full year. So I just made a nice little spreadsheet. So what you can do, for example, you'll click down here first and you'll click rename, and since this month it is 7/20, it'll be 7/20, or you could even do 7/20/20, but of course for you I'm just gonna name it month divided by y, so it's month and year. So what I always do is when I order something, I'll say like I ordered 15 grams of dubia roaches, and those were medium. I keep very detailed notes, and let's say that was no, that probably wouldn't be $20. We'll say $8. So you just click 8 and then click down and it adds it up. So I just have random prices in here, and you'll see at the very bottom, monthly total, it auto updates like I said right there. So say this changes to 90, you buy something for $90, then you spent 137, but we'll just say like 8. It auto updates, so that's really cool. And then what you can do is duplicate that and then rename it whatever month this is. So you can completely track all of your expenses. Now, let's go back to Talking Hunter. Again, remember, this will be the second link in the description, and to use it, you just go to File, make a copy, name it Reptile Expenses, or whatever you want it to be called, and then you click OK. I'm just going to click cancel, and then you can edit it however you want. I hope this was helpful, and like I said with the binder sheets, if you have any questions, comment them, and I'll get back to you ASAP. And again, you just go to File, make a copy, and then you name it like whatever you want to name it, and then you can edit it and customize it to you. Okay guys, remember, please feel free to use the templates. Both of them will be linked in the description. The first template that I showed you and talked about, the Reptile Records Binder, will be the top link in the description. And the second link will be the Reptile Expenses Tracker, so you can know exactly how much your reptiles are costing you per month. Feel free to use them, and remember, if you have any questions, drop them down in the comments for either myself or someone else who has used these templates that I've created to answer. I hope you guys use them, and I hope they work wonderfully for you. Okay guys, I do have Persephone here for the outro. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you do want to use those templates, like I said, you can click the link on the description to either the finances one or the other various records with their weights, when they ate, and then details about the specific animal. And those are fully customizable to your animals. And all you have to do is, once you're in the document, click File, then make a copy, and then it's yours to completely edit however you want and customize to your pets. So you can print them out super easily and then fill them out on paper, or if you want, you can just do them completely in Google Drive. So if you guys did enjoy this, please give us a huge like, and like I said, go follow me on Instagram at HunterHouckOfficial so that you'll know when the secret project is released, like a whole week before I talk about it here on the YouTube channel probably. Comment down below how you keep records for your reptiles, and if you have any suggestions for me, because I would love to hear what you guys do so that I can make improvements. And if you see that the Google document or sheets or anything, the template is slightly changed, it's because I figured out a better way to do it and I edited the template for you guys. So it should be about the same as what you see in this video, but I might have made some improvements. So if it is a little different, that's why. Again, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next week. Until then, Persephone and I both say goodbye.